Transit of Jupiter in 9th house from Gemini, from moon sign. The date starts from 5th of April 2021 till 14th of September 2021. Transit of Jupiter in 9th house from moon sign Gemini. The date starts from 5th of April 2021 till 14th of September 2021. During this particular period, Jupiter will move through your 9th house from your moon sign Gemini. This donates wealth, financial gain for you, Gemini. You may expect a profit in trade and business, a position of authority or accomplishment at your workplace, success in all your undertaking, favor from higher authorities, superiors, colleagues, seniors, juniors. Everybody is going to support you. This could prove to be particularly very finest time if you're an author, consultant, publisher, writer, professor, people who are consultant in the field of literature, art, craft, actors, singers, any artistic ability, any literate, any people who are in literature, people who are presenters. Socially, this could also be a very finest time. You'll be honored and your status will be taking an upward move. Your interest in religious activity would be at an all-time high. You're also likely to attend as many religious functions as possible. You would also seek the company of saint and be willing to spend on some virtuous deeds. Inflow of money should be good. You may expect a financial gain from all the possible quarters. You may also consider buying fertile land or other immovable property during this particular period. Singles may consider marriage or with a match of your choice, and those who are planning a baby may go for it this time. Most of you are likely to indulge in great food, comfort, luxuries, lifestyle, companionship, bodily comfort during this time. Health should be fine, and you may also consider going on long distance travel. Jupiter in 9th house. This is the house, is very good position for Jupiter. Jupiter owns this house. At this time, the perspective of your life, learning will be expanded tremendously. You may have opportunities from extensive travel, for desire, and also for reaching others in either of a formal or informal setting. You're there to learn. However, it's a very great position and you'll be probably do much more reading than usual about more abstract and profound subjects. Philosophy, metaphysics, religious practice, typical studies, spiritual studies, yoga, meditation associated with this transit, literature, astrology, you will encounter not only in books but in real life experiences. Yes, you need to be for real and useful knowledge about your world. This is a good time to become involved in a human potential effort or some other consciousness raising groups. There are many such groups around you. You should pick you like most and most suitable for you. If you're a writer or if you're a consultant, and if you have any desire to be one, this is an excellent time for it, because the 9th house is the house of publishing, writing, presenting to the whole world, communicating with the whole world, and you will reach out to the masses, to the whole universe. Yes, as you're exposed to a broader world, your views on life will change. This transit is a very powerful maturing influence in the most positive sense. In other words, you become more wiser now than any other time in your life. You have to be fundamentally open to this process. If you think you know all the answers already, then this transit still going to develop you mentally, physically, spiritually. Along with the possibility of travel to foreign countries, there's also likelihood that you'll become increasingly involved with foreign persons, lands, either in your business or in personal life. The main effect of this transit is to make your consciousness grow so much that you can no longer live with your old prejudice and belief. You must know rather than just belief, and more you can replace belief with knowledge, the better off you will be. Whenever you will face any of these particular planetary position or occupation or situations, number 1, separation from the loved one. Number 2, conflict in your joint venture. 3, relationship scandal. 4, financial complications. 4th house is occupied by the planet. 1st house is occupied or empty. 5th house is occupied by Mercury or Venus or Saturn or Rahu. The task: please do wear ruby in a gold square pendant around your neck. Task number 2, do donate 10 kilogram basmati rice to temple in the langar. Task number 3, refrain from non-vegetarian food and alcohol. Task number 4, do lots of Ganpati upasana like Om Gam Ganapataya Name, Om Gam Ganapataya Name, Om Gam Ganapataya Name, Om Gam Ganapataya Name. More you do it, more you achieve success, prosperity, rising. Transit of Jupiter in 8th house from your moon sign Gemini. Transit of Jupiter again in 8th house from moon sign Gemini. The date starts from 14 September 2021 till 20th of November 2021. During this particular period, Jupiter will move to your 8th house from your moon sign Gemini. This mostly brings in some disappointment for you. Health would require a lot of attention during this particular time, as you're likely to develop several health issues, might even risk to yourself. Moreover, you may feel exhausted. Sometimes that you feel lackluster. Work would require a lot of effort to see successful completion. Avoid any unnecessary arguments and concentrate more on your field of work. Hold on tightly to your position and honor at this period also signify the loss of same along with humiliations. You may even have to face some sort of a legal complications with authorities, get involved in litigation, may even get in some sort of a legal conflict with higher authorities. Keep a close eye on your finances. Beware of thieves, thugs, unnecessary expenses. If you're planning to travel, it would be a good idea to avoid it during this particular time. This travel is likely to be troublesome and may not give you the expected result what you've been seeking for in the first place. Stay away from arguments with your family, friends. This might create a new enemies for you. Moreover, your behavior is likely to become irritable, merciless, rash during this time. Try to maintain your calm at this particular time. Jupiter in 8th house. Traditionally, this transit indicates an inheritance or lump sum of financial support. However, this transit occurs several times in the course of everyone's life. 5 times, 7 times. Whether or not you get an inheritance, but even though that old delineation is not usually applicable all the time, it's based on correct principles. Because with Jupiter in this house, 8th house, you're likely to benefit from other people's resources. Consequently, this is a good time to enter a relationship in which you and another person have to pool your resources, such as business partnership, joint ventures, business ventures. This is also a good time to request a loan from the bank, unless there is another transit at the same time that negate this reading. In general, other people are more than usually willing to help you out in some ways or another level. There will be many powerful but fortune changes in this particular time. At this time, it may not be as obvious, but any sweeping change that happen now will be for the best and will make your life more richer, more rewarding in the long run. It will also give you a much greater understanding of the psychological patterns that operate in your life. If you have recently been through a tough time of psychological stress or some encouraging ones, this transit will help the healing process within you. Now, sometimes this transit can indicate a time of religious or spiritual regeneration, what we usually call spiritual experience or conversion experience. Certainly, you would derive great benefit from studying spiritual exercise or spiritual meditation, especially when you feel troubled or when you feel disheartened or confused. Whenever you face any of the problems, any of the following these problems or complications or planetary situations or planetary occupations or situations like a bad debts, major obstacles and delays, opposition from higher authorities, health problems, relationship conflicts. 3rd house is occupied by another planet. 4th or 7th house is occupied by Mars or Saturn. 12th house is occupied. 2nd, 5th, 9th, 12th house is occupied by Mercury, Venus, Saturn or Rahu. Then please do the task. These tasks will help you out. Task number 1. You donate 8 kg turmeric powder, haldi powder to temple in the langar. Once or twice. Day should be Thursday. Task number 2. Please do donate 8 religious priests dry food for 43 days. Task number 3, please do donate dry food in the langar for 8 Thursdays. Task number 4, please do wear astrological activated fine quality golden yellow sapphire in gold right hand's index finger. Precaution wise, do maintain good relationship with your family and your father.